Welcome to Ain't Scared Garage. Blue, we know what that went with. Red, yeah, pretty sure what that went with. You got yellow sunglasses on now. What's that go with? Yellow. Might be something around here yellow. You saw this one in the intro. Now it's time to see. Time to pull her out under the cover so we can start. That's yellow. Old yellow. Cover, actually covered. Need to get rid of one. The only one I'm good. Been under wraps for a minute. By a minute, I mean about a year. There she is. She's filthy. Absolutely filthy. But we're going to fix that. Before we fix that, doesn't run in a year. We'll make sure all fluid's good and we'll get her started. I know the gas is good in it. It is a year old, but it's got stable.
Here's to hoping the battery's good. I think it is, though. I charged it a couple times this winter to make sure that it wouldn't go bad over the winter.
So what are we looking at here? 206 cylinder. Air conditioning. The reason it's 200, not smaller 6 cylinders, because the air conditioner is factory. So it's 6-inch air conditioning, but it needs to be fixed. I had the old distributor. I figured for what it costs to rebuild the old distributor, I could put a brand new HEI ignition on it, which are now available for Fords and Dodges and everything. One wire setup. It's a nice setup, and I thought the quirk out. Cool. It's got a single valve carburetor on it that I have rebuilt God knows how many times. We're getting rid of that damn 1100 Motorcraft, and we're going to put on it an aftermarket that seems to be the answer to everybody's problem with this. So, let's hook this back up here. Put that there. Before we do anything else with it, let's take a look in this old radiator that does not leak. And we have a little bit, but could be more. Check the oil. Mind you, she is setting not level. I really don't have to wipe it off because this is more than full. Not that good, but it's okay. It's been running out. And the oil is clean. We can do that here. So you can see that oil there is nice and clean. Because I changed it recently. One of the things they did was I wanted to clean the engine out, so I put a quart of good old Marvel mystery oil in it, and I ran it. And it didn't take long before it started to, the oil was going funky on, going very low, and the oil light was coming on at idle after running on the highway. So, what that was that Marvel Mystery had cleaned everything out. So I get an oil change on it, put some good old W30 weight oil in it, and an FLA1 Motorcraft filter which belongs on it. And at that point, it stopped doing that, and now it's running this way. Well, much as I'd like to take this car down to the parts store, I can't quite yet because, like I said, the master cylinder is going in. So, I got to change my sunglasses because I have to take Big Blue there and go get some brake fluid. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry that took so long. Now we can get to work on old Yeller. First and foremost, I want to make sure it'll stop. Let's put some fluid in here. Open. Try to do this. Don't get it every darn where. Go. Then you want to take this thing here, the rubber thing. It's hard to do with one hand. Pop it back up in there like that. That'll go down as it sucks down and fills the reservoir somewhat. I'll put that on there. Before we go anywhere, after we hit the brakes a few times, we'll check that again. And lastly, make sure it stays cool. So I noticed the mixture's right, so I got the 50-50 water antifreeze mix. That way it keeps it exactly where I need it. It doesn't overheat, so it shouldn't leak. There we go. Alright. Get that there. There we go. There. Like Derek tells you, you got this because it's cheap. Antifreeze, for God's sake. All made by the same people anyway. It's a lot cheaper to buy the store brand that's been bottled under the store brand's name at the same plant that the big names are.
Okay, looks like it's time to get this sucker running. Look at that, baby. 65 Mustang key. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get this down here in the starter hole. Put my foot on the gas. You have to crank it over a few times until the carburetor doesn't have any gas in it because it's been sitting for a year. So try that again. Pump. That sounds promising. Try it again. A little more. Oh, we're running. Now up. One more time. Up. There it is. Purr like a kid. That's my girl. Alright, no oil light, no generator light. Got plenty of gas now. Time for a bath. Go with a smaller angle that's not quite so heavy a pressure. I want to get the biggest angle I could to do the driveway, but not on the old girl. I get to use my new toy. I haven't used yet. Foam and gun. There's 4 ounces. I got some 4 ounces. Alright. Here goes nothing. And this thing is all slippery now because it's got soap on it. All over it. Hanging all through the L and back. Alright, here goes nothing. I know microfiber mitts, all that crap. Microfiber towel's fine. It's not a concourse car. That's neighbor Bob and his yellow Mustang. Mach 1. What we did here was this grill used to have the pony on it. And I still have it. But after I took it off and I polished these are stainless and then painted the middles and make everything look good, and painted that black again, these little touch up. I kind of like the way it looked without the pony on it. Thought it looked meaner. So, what I did, since you got new bumpers on her, John put the bumpers on, my buddy John, I got the car from, and got front and rear ones both on it. John had the paint job done. Now, John never listened to me on the color of a car to buy or anything ever. He always bought the opposite thing from what I said. When he asked me, what color should I paint? I told him, bright yellow with black stripes. I couldn't believe he did it. So I got these new handles for the other side. I'll have new handles put over here, but I haven't put them there. The scallops are new, but you see I painted them black in between. I like the way it looks. I don't care if it's not original. It looks like I want it to look. And so we come around, got new bumpers on the back. I put the new tail lights on, and brand new lenses, brand new tail lights, the whole mess. But when I got this thing and it arrived in the mail, I was like, oh wow, that's like a piece of jewelry. Isn't that thing beautiful? I usually keep the old one, I'm surprised I didn't put it on, keep the old one on it over the winter time while I put the cover on it so that that one doesn't get fumes all over. That's what destroys them. So it's in this trunk here somewhere with all the other parts. All right, there it is. So now, hang on a second here. Let me get my camera situated. So that's what the original one wanted to look like. And that's what this one looked like. I am loving it. That thing is so gorgeous. Got new weather stripping, so trunk's a little hard to shut, but that's okay. It don't leak. Come around this side and same thing. We got scallop painted in black. Now this door I've completely redone. Brand new handles, brand new door locks. This one doesn't have spinners on this side because I only have 2 spinners that are on the other side. You open this door up, and I put these on. I like them. I don't care what anybody else thinks. But I painted the interior door here, and it's got brand new panels. I forget who I got them from, but they look good. And the handles, the roller and the handle is the same, but the armrest is new. So we did this all up so it would look good. I put new rollers in the window, so the window rolls up and down just like it was brand new. These seats, yeah, you see there's a rip in them, a couple small rips, but these seats are the original 1965 Mustang seats that were in this car when it was originally bought. So I just can't bring myself to change them. Then being original is awesome. There's the air conditioning unit right there. Brand new carpet. I got brand new gauges. I got brand new chrome on there. I don't have the dash pad yet, but I will be getting that. But we put new floorboards in here completely. The floorboards are solid as rock now. Also sealed them up. And we got the rally steering wheel. It's the Gant, but it really does look good, the wooden and everything. And I'm just really thrilled with it. Now, the headliner to the story. I do have a headliner for it, but I got to take the rear window out and the windshield out to put it in. And I'm scared to death of cracking them darn things. But we'll see. We'll get to it before long. And when you take them out, it's not going to be something you're going to do overnight, if you will. So that's about it. I think that we should take her for a ride. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Now, my favorite part about the car, getting to drive it. Jeez. Seatbelts are all cleaned up there working. Find my other one here. There it is. Alright. No shoulder belts, it's an old car. Alright, let's see how we do. I know that radiator has an overflow. Should have an overflow. We're going to see if we can't get an overflow kit for it. It's not going to be stock Ford, but what the heck. It's such a pleasure to drive this car again. I haven't driven it in quite some time. I bought Strappy last year in the, in the late summer. And she wound up right in front of old Yeller here, and well, then what we had was, took time to get her going, so I couldn't get her around old Yeller. Old Strappy. One day we'll fix that too. I used to go to the Advance Auto, but I found that the Advance Auto, I don't know, they just weren't very friendly. So I stopped down at the AutoZone. Folks down at the AutoZone are awesome. They're joking around and carrying on, and they're very helpful. And it doesn't take that long to get there. Alright, now we've got a green light. Still got that hesitation, that crappy carburetor. Absolutely hate that thing. It's the auto light 1100 single barrel. They're just nothing but trouble. They really are. There's replacement carburetors made for that you can get for it that other people do. And I'm gonna put one of them on there and see if we can't smooth this car out a little bit. But I hate that. The engine's good. This car has 78,000 miles on it. I do believe it's original miles. I just do. And I'm so happy driving that I go right past all of them. Oh, we'll take a ride down here and then we'll turn around and come back. I think this will be just fine here. It looks like the old Prestone one, but it's not Prestone on the thing. Unless somebody's bought Prestone, who knows. But I think this works just fine. Go back to the house and put this on. I don't think you saw it, but I think you saw where I said I might get a foreign car. Well, that would have been a 240 or 260Z. What I'm talking about. I'm talking about a cool foreign car. Okay, not a Celica. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a 63?
They didn't make them in 63.
I thought it was 63 and a half.
That's 64 and a half. This is a 65. Yep, 64 and a half. That's when they started.
Anything out of this order is just a 230.
It's no, it's a 200.
200?
Yes, because this has factory air.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they came with factory air, they put the 200 in instead of the 240 because they need a little more power to run the air. I still have to fix the air. No. This was left to me by a friend of mine, good friend of mine, and you know, the idea was he left it to me so that I could sell it, and I just can't bring myself to sell it. I just keep fixing stuff on it, making it nicer again, and I just really like driving it.
Absolutely freaking. I'm a Mustang fan.
Well,
Many of them.
yeah, she's a beauty. I got the camera all set up here, but you know, I'll show you what we got now.
Absolutely good.
Well, I don't know if we're still rolling or not. I'm sitting running my mouth. But that happens. Because, you know, when you go places with this car, people notice it. They're like, oh my God, I love your car. Next thing you know, you're in a half-hour conversation. Of course, I tend to be a guy who likes to run my mouth. I'm pretty sure the road camera's dead. It might be still on, I don't know. There we go. I still got juice in it, still working. Well, we're right around the corner from the house. We'll get back and we'll put the sucker on here and see just how it looks. I hope this one's working. I'll be ready to get back to the house and find that thing's off. Having a mirror over there. I hate it. I'm so used to having a mirror on the left side. I don't have one on the left side. Go. Yep, she's a bit to steer a little bit, but you know what? It's fun. I have hard power steering all the time. I remember when I only had a car that didn't have power steering or power brakes. Because this one doesn't have either. And a little times, boy, I wish I had power steering. Now I get a kick out of driving this. Oh well. And we're back. Let's see if we can install this thing here. See what we got. Alright, phone's about ready to run out of juice, so we're going to finish this up. This worked out fine. There's hot fluid in there, so it's going in, and going back into the radiator when it needs to, and I think we're good now. We won't have no more antifreeze leaks. So, before that phone runs out of juice, I'm going to say that's going to do it for this episode of Ain't Scared Garage. See you next time.